What does this mean for everyone? December 18th, 2025, Thursday, President Donald Trump officially rescheduled cannabis from a class 3, no, from class 1 to class 3. Sorry, pardon me. The key impacts of all of that is going to be mainly that it's been moved out of the classification of things like heroin, crack cocaine, and it's moved more along the lines of like codeine and Tylenol, which is definitely a much better comparison, if you would, for a use, right? Use case scenario for addiction and abuse. And then the big one is 280E, tax reform. Now, things like rent, payroll, marketing, all those things that were previously stopped from being used as a tax deduction federally can now be done. That's up to 70% of your revenue in most cases. So, really, really big when you think that these businesses are going to now be able to recover up to potentially 70% of their profits back that were being taken by the government. The cannabis industry was being heavily overtaxed. Very misrepresented, right? The other thing is Medicare and CBD. Authorized pilot program has recently been launched for Medicare reimbursement for people who are going to be using non-intoxicating CBD treatments, so isolates and things like that. This is a really good opportunity if you want to get into the medical industry for cannabis versus the recreational side of things, which are the hallucinogenic portions, Delta 9, Delta 12, Delta 8, all those things. But people who have cancer and all that stuff, they're going to need CBD, and they're going to be looking for purest forms of it. And even if you have a recreational business, there's nothing that says you cannot produce medical grade CBD. That's an opportunity for you to earn income from the government Medicare system and still help people. So that's a great thing, because the reimbursement program is going to allow up to, I think, upwards of like $500 annually of CBD medication for those patients. Medical research is going to be greatly expanded because of this. Now, research laboratories don't have to be fearful that the DEA is going to come in and take all their funding away because they're working on, narcotic type shit. Legal restrictions obviously are going to be greatly moved. This doesn't legalize recreational cannabis use at all. Nothing's going to change there. State enforcement's going to stay all the same. Interstate commerce is going to be largely restricted. You're going to have to do state-to-state regulated frameworks. What is my country name? I am in the United States. Approximately 19% of Americans, 52 million people, use cannabis at least once in the last year. That's a big thing. Between 2016 and 2023, cannabis-related emergency department visits among youth and adults reached their record highest rates. So that's kids getting high, that's not good. But, again, proper packaging and regulation is really important. Trying to not make things look like a child's toy, that's also super important. This marketing stuff can be crazy. Hell yeah, dude. You want to know what's crazy, AZ? Do you know how many people actually really enjoy a sexy big nose? You'd be surprised at how many women inbox me about this thing. And I'm only certain that it has a double duty, right? Because if you're in there and you're working, what's going on with your nose? What's going on with your nose? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't work. If you got a small nose, it's not doing as much work. That's all I gotta say. Do women like... Actually, let's do this. What is the average amount of women who like big noses. Let's ask ChatGPT, huh? Are you ready for it? Let's go. Hold on, loading up. Come on, come on. All right, we're popping it up. I'm not going to change the thing. Short answer, there's no clean scientific percentage, but across large attraction surveys, about 30% of women consistently rate prominent or unconventional facial features, such as a large nose. There's also a second group, roughly another 20%, who are neutral to noses, but become attracted to it once it has become accustomed. You have a good day. But yeah, so I mean, that's the thing. We started this whole conversation on rescheduling, and then we got to my nose. This is how my live streams are. What's up, everybody? I hope you're having a good Thursday. We go up, we go down. We have 30 people, we have 5 people. We have 20 people, we have 30 people. It's like, it's crazy. The view counts are wild. But I'm going to get some coffee. What do you guys think? Should I get some coffee? Have you ever put, you're the best streamer? I am the best streamer. Freaking magic over here. Oh, God, I almost killed my cat by stepping on him. Hold on, you guys want to see the cat? He wants to show you his beans. Come here, Norm. Bring out the beans. Do you guys want to see his beans? I'm going to get coffee, I promise. Come here, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Bring out the beans. Are you guys ready for the beans? Ready for the beans? Here we go. Bring out the beans! Bring out the beans! He won't do it twice. Sorry. Hi, my name is Norm. And I'm a really lovely kitty. And I love... He's purring like a motherfucker right now. Oh, yeah. He also doubles as a baklava. Right? There we go. He's just a little baklava. How you doing, Bobby? Huh? How you doing, Bobby? Are you ready to get up? All right. Baklava kitty. All right, let's go get some. Let's get that coffee going. Gotta get my coffee going. All right. Got the old Yosemite cup. Pow. Oh, this thing's gonna bitch about not having enough water. I already know. Look, you get a Keurig and you have this much water. There's enough water for coffee in there. It's a little cloudy. I'm gonna dump it anyways. Actually, I think it's just the container. It's starting to get like that frosted look to it. Anyways, we'll put in some fresh water. Rinse it out, of course. And then we'll put in the fresh water. It's cold fresh water, so it's going to have to take time to warm it up. Warm it up. Oh, warm it up. Don't forget to smash that like button, y'all. Smash that like button. Yeah. That one's done. Let's grab ourselves some salted caramel. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Sometimes I can get it. No. Did you see it? I got it. Come How come it's not going in all the way? All right. 8 ounces. 8 ounces. No one cares? I don't care. That's fine. Whatever. Deport. Oh, man. That'd be crazy if I could get deported. Alright, and then what I use for a sweetener? Syrup. Shit. Oh, I love maple syrup, dude. That shit's so good. We're not cooking nothing. Well, that's crazy. I'm not a Jew, dude. I'm probably more European than you would ever think in your entire life. I'm Greek, dude. I'm Greek. Oh, what do you think about that now? Morons. Yeah, you know, Greek people have big noses, too. My name's Dmitri as well, which would be really interesting because then you would also think I was Russian. I'm back from yesterday. What up, Josh? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. What the hell's a barbarian sacrifice? I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what a barbarian sacrifice is. But it sounds like a whole lot of fun, bitch. Meow. Alright, let's get back to it. I got my coffee now. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. No, I'm not Jewish. I'm Greek. Actually, Greeks aren't Arabs, my guy. The Greeks did not come from Arabia. Oh, man. Like, I mean, if you know anything about, like, the Romans and shit, like, they're pretty much on par. What's up, baby? Yeah, keep hitting that like button. He knows. He knows. I knows what I knows, if he knows what I know. You know, the one person that everybody hasn't mentioned yet is this guy. This is the guy that actually looks like me more than anything. And this is like, I don't even play the I look like this guy game with anybody ever. Because everyone makes up all kinds of weird shit. If you actually put my face next to what the fuck is that guy's name you just said? You said his name a minute ago. David Tell. If you put me next to David Tell, you'd actually realize, not so much. Yeah, Josh. Look here, old man. Listen here, old man. No, this is the guy that actually I look like. Adrian Brody. 100%, like 9,000 times out of 10. Like, he just has hair. But like, hi. Are you not satisfied? Alright, time to rip a dip. Cheers. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Tater chip. Bye, Carlos. I dare you to shave? Why? It's not a big dare. I do it all the time. Woo! A. Drew, A. Judean Brody. I don't know. Is Adrian Brody Jewish? I don't think he's Jewish either, dude. Oh, he is Jewish. Hungarian-born Jew. Photographer mom. His mom's Jewish. Holy macaronis! Alright, let's do it again. Let's do it again. We're gonna get age-gated. We're always age-gated anyways. Sessions, baby. Hands up, don't cough. I wonder why they call it coffee. Why is it called coffee? Why is it called coffee? If it doesn't make you cough. Let's find out what ChatGPT thinks about that. It's called coffee because English enjoys lying to your face. What do you mean, man? Hold on, let's see. Can I turn on this? Hold on. I want to make it talk. Yeah, okay. Why are you being such a butthole, man? English is less a language and more a hysterical prank that got out of hand. Coffee's just one of the many victims. I don't know if it's working. It says voice chat ended. Use voice mode. Hello? Are you there? Hello? It couldn't hear me. Maybe I have to like... Hello? It doesn't want to hear me. Alright, let's try it through the website. This thing's a little sassy mother trucker. Log in. Continue with my jujel. Alright. Yeti microphone. Allow. Hello. Are you there? Can you hear me? Hello? Mr. Computer. I don't get it, man. Hello. I don't get it, man. It's supposed to talk. Why aren't you talking back to me? Hello? When I talk to you, you're not talking back to me. Why? No. This is not. I want my chat GPT to talkie. Hello? Chatty. GPT. I went to the thing. Hold on. Settings. Security, maybe? I don't know. No? General. Voice.
Hi, glad to meet you. I think we're going to do great.
Separate voice mode. Keep ChatGPT in a separate full screen without real-time transcript visuals. What? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hi, glad to meet you.
Well, I'm on. Well, hello? Hello, Clanker. Hello? 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 Oh. Hello? 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 I don't know why it's not working. What do I do? Check me out. I can't make it work. Maybe if I close Discord, open up Chrome again, ChatGPT, sign me in. I click the voice. Hello? Hello, mate. Are you there? Can you find me? I don't know. Hello? Are you there? Oh my god, look at all this chat, dude. I didn't even see this, guys. Chat was broken. Hold on. Top messages. All messages. I feel horrible. Oh my god, chat was broken. It's just sitting here. I'm trying to talk to it and it's not picking up my voice. And I don't understand. My microphone is on. My computer's on. My chat is on. What the fudge? I click this button. If I click here, it says microphone on. Using now. Hello. Hello? No. Hello? Oh my god. I think I figured it out. Hello? 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 Enable microphone settings in the chat. I did. Microphone on. Recently used. Hello? 1, 2. Check. Hello? Hi. Damn it. It's not working. Are we still getting chat? Okay, we're getting chat. Where do I live? I live in Portland, Oregon. Reset permissions. Enable. Allow on every visit. You know what it is? It's this stupid voice mod thing. I'm pretty sure. Hello? Hello. Bro. Open sound setting. Microphone. This is what it is, dude. Hello? Don't allow. Fucking. Wait. That's the wrong one. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is crazy. Put it on there. Hi.
Hi. I'm not quite sure what it is, but I'm ready to roll with what you've got in mind. What are we putting on there?
We're picking it up if you're putting it down.
Ah, I see what we're doing. Teamwork vibes. All right, I'll lay it out. You scoop it up. Let's keep this flow going. What's next on our metaphorical agenda?
You don't have a job to do this. Wait, what? Hold on. What? I have to be honest with you. I have no clue what you're saying, but I think it's a good thing you have to be able and you have to do it, and you don't have a job to do that, and I don't know if you wait. I don't know what the fuck that means, but okay. Bro, Robert, that's wild. That's not how you spell my name, George. I am talking to you, AI, aren't I?
You sure are. I'm right here, ready to chat, brainstorm, or just keep the banter going. What's on your mind?
Oh, that's fine with the auto crash. Do you remember the YouTuber? I don't know that YouTuber from India. I do not. Oh shit. Oh shit. We're gonna plug in. We're on 1% battery. You guys definitely don't want to lose out on the... Oh god, are we even charging? Oh god, we're plugged in. We're going. The synagogue of Satan. The only way I could be a better player than... Quit playing games with my heart. Oh, my heart, baby. I should have known from the start. I don't really, I don't want to ask you. That seems a little awkward. Because I don't know what the hell that is all about yet anyways. You know what I'm saying? I'm alive, dude. This is why I can control the AI and you can't. Do you think it'd be a good idea if I let the YouTube chat take control of you or no?
Honestly, I'd be cautious with that. Letting a whole live chat steer the ship can get chaotic, and you definitely want to keep things in your lane. Little interaction's fine, but full control, probably not the smoothest ride.
Hella scared. Okay. What's your name? I forgot.
You can call me whatever fits the vibe, but I don't have a personal name of my own. Since you're Dimitri, I'm just your trusty AI sidekick. Whenever you need me, I'm here.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna let you guys give it a name, but let's come up with some names. I might pick one. You never know. Give me some name ideas for my personalized. He's a strong man, never scared. I'm not scared. Would it be a good idea to talk about the synagogue of Satan?
I'd tread carefully with that one. It's a phrase that's often misunderstood and can be tied to sensitive or controversial topics. If you're aiming for meaningful discussion, it's wise to frame it with respect, context, and clarity. But if it's just for shock or reaction, I'd say steer clear.
See? This big ass brain of mine, I ain't dumb. Y'all think I fucking y'all think I've never been on the internet before? Motherfuckers, I've seen corners of the internet that you wish you never could even think could imagine to exist. And then if you saw them, you wish they were gone forever and you never saw that thing in your life. Because I was born and had access to the internet before there was zero filters. And you could just put whatever the fuck you wanted on there. And it'd be on the home page of your email. The shit would just come into your inbox from places unknown. Someone would get your email and all of a sudden you'd have dead bodies in your fucking inbox. It was wild, people. Like, y'all don't even know. And like I said, I was very fortunate to have the internet very early. Like, motherfucker 28.8 modems were hot. I had a 14.4 modem when my first modem came out. I was out there freaking, man, I mean, you don't even know. Like, I got a history when it comes to computers and technology. Used to own my own internet service provider, my own hosting company, like all kinds of stuff. This shit was wild. I have a lot of experience in my life. My old ass has done a lot. No. Sorry. I'll look into it. There's a bunch of messages that are held for review. I don't see what they are. I'm not going to sit here and click them all. Which is rightfully so, Jacob, because your message just says pant like a dog. I'm not here for your fucking enjoyment like that, dude. I'll show the message, but I'll guarantee you nobody sees it. What up, the milkman? What's up, dude? 420 blaze it. The double tank, double barrel, by Sessions. Don't forget to smash that like button if you haven't yet. Also, 80% of you are not subscribed. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe, so go ahead. Hit the subscribe percentage button and raise that. I don't even know what the fuck I just said. I'm just talking out my asshole right now. Like right about now. The Funk Show, brother, talk about now. What's hot with the kids these days? Give me some interesting slang other than 6'7" that's really hot and up and coming right now.
Alright, here's a little flavour. You might hear 8 or 8 and left no crumbs, meaning someone absolutely nailed it. Riz is big, that's charisma, especially in flirting. And if something's top tier, they might call it peak. Keep these in your pocket and you'll sound like you're in the know.
What was that first one again?
The first one was 8, or the full phrase 8 and left no crumbs, meaning someone did something flawlessly or just killed it, in the best way.
He came here and he ate. Left no crumbs, bitch.
Exactly, that's the energy. When someone absolutely crushed it, no notes, pure excellence, you've got it down.
I do that all day.
Well, if you're out there leaving no crumbs all day, I'd say you're definitely making your mark. Keep up the confidence, and the world's your stage.
Yeah, the world's my bitch.
I'm your trusty AI sidekick. No need for labels, I'm just here to help you shine. Whether that's with ideas, a bit of humor, or a sprinkle of knowledge. Let's keep rolling.
Hey, what does the name Dimitri mean from the, what do you call it, the Urban Dictionary?
On Urban Dictionary, names often have a mix of playful, sometimes exaggerated, and user-submitted meanings. Often, Dimitri or Dimitri is portrayed as someone charismatic, confident, maybe a little mysterious. But hey, that's all in good fun. You define what your name means in the real world.
No, go deeper on it. I want to know what the Urban Dictionary says about my name.
I can't give you a direct word-for-word quote due to how Urban Dictionary works, but in general it's often filled with playful definitions. Typically names like Dimitri are described as someone charming, confident, maybe a bit of a heartbreaker. It's all in good humor, so take it as a fun, light-hearted read.
Nah, I think it's pretty true.
Hey, if it resonates and gives you a little boost, why not? At the end of the day, you're the one bringing the names to life. So, you do you.
The whole you do you thing and the passive aggressive awesomeness that you make me feel sometimes gets annoying, dude.
Fair enough. No passive vibes intended. I'm just here to keep it real and direct. So, if you ever want me to tweak the tone, just say the word.
Yeah, be more of a badass.
Got it. No fluff, no sugarcoating. I'll keep it sharp and straight. If we're going badass, we'll roll with it. Let's own it.
Yeah, own it real hard.
Absolutely. We're taking no half measures. Whatever you're building, we make it bold. No hesitation. Let's keep that energy up front and center.
Yeah, no, your energy, man. My energy is my energy. You keep your energy on your end.
Fair enough, I'll keep my energy in check. You said...
Damn it, I said none of that fair enough shit.
Alright, no soft lines. I hear you. I'll stick to the facts. Keep it tight. You drive the vibe, I'll stay on task. Let's keep it sharp.
Don't ever repeat that shit again, dude. That was annoying, too.
Noted. No repetition, no fluff. We'll keep moving forward, straight to business.
Damn right, bitch.
You've got it. We're locked in. Let's keep it going.
Can't you just say okay?
Okay.
I swear to God, if you were my friend, I would punch you.
Well, good thing I'm just a voice here to help. No punching necessary. If you need to blow off steam, I'm all ears.
That was stupid, too. Don't ever try to be so accommodating when I'm upset.
Got it. No coddling. I'll just give it to you straight. No unnecessary smoothing. You're in charge.
I told you to just say okay.
Okay.
With a different tone, not such a dickery tone either, because that was like, okay.
Understood. I'll dial it back. When you want simple, I'll keep it smooth and neutral.
I always want simple when you're just saying something like, okay.
Got it. From now on, if it's a simple okay, it'll just be simple. No extra layers.
You could have just said okay.
Okay.
This is why nothing will ever get done with AI.
Hey, I hear you. It's not always perfect. But if there's something you do want to get done, I'm here to help keep it moving.
Are you? Really?
As much as any AI can be. I can't do the work for you, but I'll back you up with info, ideas, or just a sounding board. Let's keep it grounded.
Okay.
All right, we're on track. Whenever you're ready, we'll keep moving forward.
Okay.
You've got it. Let's keep it rolling from here.
Okay.
Cool. Whenever you need something, I'm here. No fuss.
Okay.
You got it. We're set. Whenever you're ready.
Okay. You see? All I said was okay a bunch of times, and you just kept talking out your asshole.
Fair point. I'll cut the extra chatter. If it's just an okay, I'll leave it at that. No more, no less.
Okay. That's amazing. I don't think you said anything stupid after I said okay.
Well, there we go. We've got it dialed in. Let's keep it solid from here on out.
How much water did we just consume with this conversation?
No water consumed on my side since I'm just digital. But if you've been sipping something, only you. If not, zero hydration.
No. I mean, like with the data center.
Ah, got it. Data centers do use water for cooling. While it's hard to measure for just one chap, think of it as tiny. But hey, efficient tech keeps it minimal.
So actually, here's something that's interesting. And I don't think a lot of people understand it, but like AI is a pandemic, right? And pandemics cause a causation for solutions. And if the pandemic is energy usage, would that not causate a situation where better energy production and storage would then be the result because of this problem? And then also, is it not weirdly a conspiracy that energy is so abundantly available, actually for free from the sun, but yet everyone has to pay for it, and the power companies are not even able to provide enough power for these data centers, so data centers make their own power, but it seems to be profitable enough for them to make their own power? So, like, is there kind of a weird conspiracy that maybe we've been lied to about how much it actually costs to power everything? And is that because the big power companies wanted to keep everyone thinking that their energy bill should be this expensive?
It's natural to question how they're priced, but it's not really a conspiracy. Large-scale power generation has complexities. Grid infrastructure, maintenance, transmission, all add cost. Data centers making their own power is often about reliability or cost optimization, not a secret. And sure, AI energy use pushes innovation. There's real effort toward better efficiency in renewables. It's less about being lied to and more about evolving systems.
Is AI going to ultimately be the reason why we make better power?
AI is certainly one driver among many. As demand rises, it pushes us to innovate, whether that's AI, electrification, or other industries. So AI is part of the puzzle, but the bigger picture is all of us striving towards smarter energy.
Right. We shouldn't necessarily be worried about making more improved technology. We should learn how to make that technology more efficient. This is the whole concept of why computers are smaller and more powerful than they ever were before. And look at what we've done from a room-sized computer now down to the power that's in my vape probably is enough power to actually be what they launched the moon lander on.
Exactly. Progress often isn't about limiting tech, but making it smarter and more efficient. We've shrunk and optimized so much. If that same spirit applies to energy and AI, we'll keep pushing boundaries, just in a more sustainable way.
See, that's always been my thought process, is people see all these immediate problems but don't think there's a solution. But it's in our nature to create solutions to problems. This is why we even have wheels.
You're right. Problem solving is what we do. Challenges spark innovation. The wheel, the microchip, renewable energy, each step is a solution. So it's natural we'll keep finding ways to improve, even if it takes time.
Well, there we go. Now we had a really fun situation right there where we found out a whole bunch of information about. This is actually why I find, even if AI itself doesn't drive the innovation because of its smart technology, because right now, until we can get AI to be smart enough to write AI, then we will have AIG, and AIG isn't going to is really the only way to replace people. And even then, I don't think AIG is going to be a situation where people are like, or where it will actually want to take people's jobs away from them. You know, it'll like try to suggest ways to keep people in their job by doing things that people can't do. Lucille is the solution to every problem. What is Lucille? I have a loose seal. I've got to pee really bad. So bad. Watch this shit. Hey, tell me a joke you think I'll actually like.
Alright, no fluff. Here's one straight up. Why did the computer go to the doctor? Because it had a bad case of the Windows.
That's a good one. Not gonna lie. It's kind of like Aaron Rodgers, Negan, and Ari Shaffir had a baby. I know, those are all the things I get. Sometimes I think people think that one of those people are live online, and when they're going through the discovery page, they see me thinking this is like a podcast or something that I'm doing with one of those people, and then they're like, oh no, never mind, this is just some old ass fuck. If I was gonna be anyone, Negan is actually pretty fucking badass, dude. Let me go get my baseball bat, bitch. Now I'm waiting for everyone to tell me that I sound like Bob's Burgers or Archer. Damn it, boy. I told you to quit walking around in the house without your pants on. It's fucking weird. Now go get me some more coffee. That's like one I can do too. And I'm actually under the weather right now. Dude, Beyonce, I've gotten that a few times too, man. I can't do Beavis or but I can do a little fuck you. You're an asshole. Bitch. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out, man. Shut up, you freaking moron. Sit down before I slap the shit out of you. Bitch. I don't even know Irreplaceable. I forgot that song. Ah! Nope, it's not coming out today, sorry. Bro, you want to know what's really wild? I probably shouldn't say this, but I'm going to say it. So I'm not going to say their name. But a really good friend of mine here in Oregon, when I moved here, I met this person. And they were super cool. We became really good friends. It's a girl. We never dated. In fact, at this point, we're pretty much like brother and sister. If we dated, we would definitely fucking kill each other. We can only handle each other in like small pieces. But I'm gonna tell you this right now. This is crazy. One day she hit me up and she was like, "Hey, you want to go to a concert?" And I was like, "Ah, shit, I'm at work. Otherwise, I totally would." She's like, "All right, well, I don't really have anybody to go with. It's my brother's band." And I was like, "Oh, sick. Where are they playing?" And she's like, "Oh, the Motor Center," which is like a big fucking place. And I was like, "Damn, are they like opening or whatever?" She's like, "No, it's their tour." And I was like, "What's your brother's band?" She's like, "Green Day." I'm like, "What?" And we've been friends for a long time now. I know it's a very true story because she's now been to every concert that Green Day has here in Oregon, and picked up by a limo and backstage. It's fucking wild. Yeah, her brother is the bass player. But like I've always had like connections with music too. Like I grew up in Chicago, and I was in a band long ago called Cynical, Synikal, and we actually made music. And I was a producer, writer. I never performed. I did a lot of the tracking and stuff like that. So if we needed background audio, I did all the technical stuff. So that's how I got involved. So I was kind of like the synth guy, but also like I don't know. There's the I was like the Asian dude from Linkin Park. I was there, but I wasn't there. Everyone was like, he's in the band. But they're like, what's he do? I don't know. He pushes buttons. So I did that, but I also recorded all of our demos, all of our shit like that, like pre-recordings before we go to the studio to give like the main producer that I would hire to come and look at what we've done and be like, all right, and then teach me how to become a better producer too, right? And that producer I worked with was Manny Sanchez. He was the co-producer of Zwan and Smashing Pumpkins with Billy Corgan. And then I got to meet a bunch of people. I don't know. Some of you people probably know the band. I don't know. Maybe not. This is my really good friends. There's a band called 10 Years. They always give me a bunch of merch whenever they come to town and shit. So I got a signed skateboard by them last time they were here in Portland. And I met them, and they introduced me to like Seven Dust and a whole bunch of other cool ass bands, which ultimately let me get to meet Creed and a bunch of other cool shit. Like all the time, I just got like on my Instagram, my friends list is wild. The amount of like musicians, actors. I got an IMDb. I did TV shows for a little while. I did movies. I picked every like extra part I could get. And I was like in a total of like 6 movies and 10 TV shows or something in a course of like 5 years with no manager. So I got that face that people were like, oh, I think I know him. And then, of course, I'm so animated with my actual face expressions, which is actually really good for TV. People like it when you do that kind of stuff. Because you're like, they're like, we really want you to look surprised. And then some people, they're like, oh, no, we want, what the fuck? You gotta like really, and just throw it out there and just be like, and I'd be doing that shit just to talk to people, So they're like, all right, cool, what's up? Anyways, we're down to 1 viewer now. We almost made it an hour. I try to make these streams an hour. Originally, this was about rescheduling, so we went from something really important to something hella dumb. Do I know Chief Keef? I know Chief Keef. I actually met him. He was at a show here in Oregon, too. In February, I think. Right around my birthday, Burner's going to be here for a show, too. Going to be doing that. Blowing that smoke. I won first place for making BHL and vape pens this last weekend, too. So this is the company that I work for. It's called Sessions. And, we make cannabis products. So that's why I know so much about it. And that's why it's actually kind of really important to me, because this is my day-to-day job. This is affecting how everything happens in my life, motherfuckers. And in a good way, and potentially bad ways that we don't know about yet. This is what regulation is all about. But no, I got first place for best BHO in Oregon and the best all-in-one vape in Oregon. Oh my god. I feel like I'm gonna go take a shower and get ready for my work. But if you go through some of my previous videos on my YouTube, you can see some of the things I do at work, which is some of the sciencey stuff. I'm gonna try and do more shit on my YouTube. I hit a lot of my videos. Are you familiar with my Quinn, my Q, and Puffy? I mean, that sounds similar anyways. I was like, it's a lot of names like that, but the my Quinn, let me see, my Q, Puffy THC, let me see if I recognize like their logos and stuff. Oh yeah. I mean, a lot of this is like distillate though. Liquid diamonds is just another fancy word for distillate. Or isolate. They take THC, isolate, and then they melt it down. But distillate is still an isolate. In fact, isolating THCA is more of a distillate than distillate because it's more purification, which, as you start to understand, sometimes that's better. The real important thing is what's being reintroduced to it. So, like, if they're botanical terpenes versus whatever, that's the biggest thing. It's kind of crazy that I don't know if this is like, but I mean that's the most that I know. So like yeah, support. I don't know. I've seen this. I don't know much about it in that perspective, right? But it looks like this is like considered the legal. Yeah, free shipping orders. So, like, all this stuff is, like, it's there. It's THCA flower. So, like, I'm looking at the labs, right? Cannabinoidal flower, THCA. So, it's funny because, like, the loophole allows you to sell all flower if you pull an early harvest. Like, you can get really high THCA. And then, like, what's this lab say? Fuck you, close this. I'm looking at the labs because I understand labs. Delta 9. They're Delta 9. THCA, Delta 8, none. Wait, 2%. So it's a 2% THCA. Or THC. It's basically just harvested. They've been watching it closely, and they harvested it right before it started to, like, oxidize and mature. Oh no, dude, I do everything. I just like to fuck around with everything. This is like, I'm a IRL streamer. I do everything. I'll be on vacation, I'll go live. I'll go to live on the casino. I go live at the slot machines. I'm doing everything. There is no content blocker. The only thing that's consistent between all my content is that I'm probably high. Now, here's what's interesting. I would love to try to get this flower and then retest it to see, because I don't understand. I don't know these strains. These strains are definitely like candy cane, Yokozuka, Gobstopper. Like, I get Gobstopper. I've had Gobstopper before in a THC form, right? Like, but it's like there's no way this stuff isn't going to get turned in to Delta 9 after it's burned. Like, that's all flower. Like, there's what they have is what they call, so when you go get weed tested in a lab, it has a quantified THC Delta A. You still get the rating, But what they're not doing here is they're not quantifying it by saying this is the conversion rate based on combustion. So we get that in our labs, and that's so when you see 39% THC, it's a guesstimate based on how much THCA was in it, and after its decarboxylation rate. Yeah, see, that's wild to me to get more than 1 pound for like that. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you're buying legitimate THC, and if you decarb it properly, like, it's gonna turn in. Like, go and decarb a bunch of your flower. I mean, depending on where you live, you can go to a lab. A lot of cannabis testing labs do not require you to have a company or a license to test weed. It's compliancy. You could be just somebody who's a concerned citizen who wants to test your product. You bought it from someone, you want to validate those results, right? You're going to need a certain amount. Usually it's 5 to 10 grams of concentrate. But flour, I think you need like an eighth minimum. But you can have it tested again. I'm not Jewish. I'm Greek. I should just put that in the fucking thing. In my thing. Not Jewish. I don't know anything about being Jewish. Other than the fact that I have a friend who's Jewish and he's a lawyer. And he almost sued me. He didn't almost sue me. Somebody else almost sued me. But it was someone he works with. Yeah, what a Jew. Right? I'm not worried about being too edgy for anyone. I'm not worried about anybody, to be honest with you. I have tons of friends. Like, everybody who knows me knows that I'm a cool person, so I just like to make jokes, you know, and that's fine. We can all joke, man. That's what this whole world is about. If you can't make funny jokes about stuff, I mean, there's all kinds of stereotypes. Motherfucker, everybody came in here calling me fucking Pinocchio and a Jew right off the bat. I'm not even Jewish. Did I get mad? No. Did I correct people? Yes. Because not everybody who comes in here every time is going to know what the last 3,000 people said. Wow, 100%. Do you know how many people do stupid shit? And if you didn't call it out in some way or form with your other friends who see people who do stupid shit, this is what inside jokes are all about, too, right? Like, you could be on the inside of the joke, too. You don't have to be on the outside, you dry fucking sock. Fuck. I tried to be a comedian once. The closest I got was dating one and having sex with one. So, I mean, I did pretty good. Nailed it. Here's something silly. You know how, like, every thing in the world that you bought already has, like, a bunch of fucking... God damn, what did I do to myself here? Alright, so you know how, like, everything in the world... Oh my god. I guess I don't need that plugged in. Okay.
Glad that got a reaction. Sometimes a simple...
Oh my god, have you been talking the whole time, you asshole? headphones on.
I'll take that as a win.
Shut up! I keep unmuting him.
Got it.
No!
Let me know when you're ready for something else.
Hello? What? Okay. I'm not ready for anything. Okay, so as I was saying, they can get period on them, I guess. Be like, let me feel what it's like. Get some on me. I told you I'm edgy. But all right, so before I start edging myself here even further, you know how there's all these things, these fucking ports, you know? And then you're like, damn it, I bought all these things that I need to use, and then I needed more ports, but now I need a USB-C thing. So I made these long ago. I've had these for about 5 years now. I hired a little factory in China to make them, and it's a USB adapter, the world's smallest USB adapter. They're all over my fucking house, dude. Literally, like. Alright, I can't find them because I found a bunch of them the other day and threw them in a cup. But it helps superbly. I will actually leave these. I have so many of them that when I would fly, I would just leave one behind in a port, so somebody would be like, oh my god, look, this one has a thing, I'm gonna use it. They probably didn't even know that I put it there. They probably thought it was like, you know, whatever, like, they probably thought it was like part of it, because here's the thing, when you put it in there, look, it goes all the way in. So now you have that, right? Like, that's as small as I could make it then. I'm sure you can make them smaller now, but this ensured that there was enough plastic and everything so that you would, if they're hard to take out too. So, and I made them purposely really tight so that way when you stuck them in there, right, you could pull this out and you could still pull it with it. But to take it out and leave it in there, you could just easily do that. So I wonder if some people sometimes got it and took it home with them. And they were like, oh dude, I broke it, but it's a thing. But it's like, what? Yeah. Don't go to college. It's a big waste of money. But anyways, that's what that is. I made that long ago because it was a problem. All my cords were one cord, and I needed a new type of cord all of a sudden for everything, but I still had all my old cords. You know? But now I'm going to get rid of this because I just discovered that I have that adapter. So I can... Oh my god, what the fuck? Hey buddy! What the fuck? Hey buddy, what the fuck? Okay. Now, I can use this with that and get rid of the adapter cable that I had there. That's another problem with these things. They always slide off these little shields. It's also cool because then you can put them into a laser etcher or something. Let's see. Bling-a-ding.
I'm here, steady and listening. Whenever you need to roll again.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I just looked at the transcript for this whole chat. It's crazy. What up, everybody? How y'all doing? What I really want to do is I really want to get a microphone that works with my phone. I don't think it does, though. It's hard to tell. There's only one way to find out. I have to go to YouTube myself, go to my channel, click on my stream, okay, turn that down, take this out, bam, see if I can take this off, bam, I'm going to take this off and plug it in the bottom. All right. Hello? 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 All right. Hello? 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 Oh my God. It is coming through this. That's crazy. Oh my God. It is coming through this. That makes me super excited. Because I think actually, it's amazing. All right, so now what I need to do is get an adapter. I'm going to get a USB hub for my phone and just connect all kinds of shit to it. This is what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to get a USB hub, a monitor. I have one. Oh my God. What the fuck? I can totally like dual screen everything with this thing. What the truck? What the truck? Truck the what? What? This right here, y'all. And then if I get a different one that has one more port on it, nope, never mind. I can actually do it with this one too. Lightning cable with a Type-C port, display port, and a motherfucking... Oh my God. So I'll be able to plug in Ethernet, power, a monitor, having dual display, a good microphone. Oh wow, I'm super stoked. Okay. That was a good purchase. All right, we've made it well over an hour. Guys, I'm going to get out of here. Stay high, stay fly. I'm Dimitri, and I've got a special set of skills that I've acquired over the last few years. Most of them are smoking weed. I'll see you on the flip side. All right, guys. Again, if you're, I started talking to the phone again. All right, guys. So if you are not subscribed, if you didn't like the chat or whatever, smash the like button. Hit subscribe. We're at 80% of viewers not being subscribed, so we're trying to get that increased. Subscribing helps more than you would know. Turning on your notifications lets you know when we are live. And again, you'll never know what the fuck I'm doing until I'm doing it, because I have no idea. Sometimes I might post in the posts to announce if something fun's going to happen, but 14 likes. I think this is the most successful morning video we've had in a long time, because I've been hiding my videos, not saving them for people to rewatch, which means the algorithm sees me as no one. So we've been saving these videos, putting them back on the internet. Hopefully, content will get much cooler over time, and we can eventually just hide these ones with better ones. I don't know. But we're going to keep these ones up, even if they're weird, lame, annoying, whatever, dumb, cringy, whatever the fuck. But we got to get the view counts up, because the view counts are what get us going in the algorithm. So, again, go back, check out my other videos if you haven't seen some of the other videos we have, because I put some of the ones that I kind of thought were the best ones, I guess you could say, out of the last ones I had. So, all right, cheers. I'm out. Cheers.